Alright, in this video I will be going over adding the driftwood to each tank, adding the botanicals to each tank, and of course plugging in the power to see if everything works. I'm not going to seed them with the filters just quite yet. Might do that towards the end of this video. Got to make sure everything works before we get to that step. So, time to plug them in. Let's do this. I'm actually nervous. Don't know why. Everything should go off without a hitch, but we'll see. If I'm correct, when I plug this plug in, all 4 tanks, the bubble filters should come to life. Fingers crossed. Actually, hold on, I need to get a flashlight. Alright, I'm back. Had to get a flashlight because I can't see behind this tank that well. So, without further ado, let's see if all 4 bubble filters come to life. Trace the cord. There it is. Alright, moment of truth. Here we go. Ha Success! I know you can't really see it too well in this, but you can tell there's motion in all 4 tanks. I will get a better close-up once I get this step done. Success! Alright. Here comes the other step. Let's see if the bubble stones are going to work. I guess I'll need a flashlight for this one. What do we got? Look at that. Everything goes off without a hitch. All 4 have come to life. Oh, I love it. Okay, I want to do a little close-up view of each. I'm just going to go show each tank. I'm not going to talk, so you can kind of hopefully hear the bubbles and pick up the sound that they're making. This room sounds amazing right now. Alright, like I said, love the sound ambiance in this room right now. So yeah, I need to get the tripod set back up, and I'll get back to adding some of the elements to these aquariums, let them start to do their process. Okay, so what I'll be doing now is adding the other elements to these tanks. I have not seeded them yet with the filters. I'm letting them run a little bit before I do that step. But each one of these tanks has a piece, or for this tank, pieces of driftwood. I had them pre-soaked, but I had to take them out of the bucket and they dried out in the Arizona heat. So once those get waterlogged, I will do a video showing where they're going to be in the tank. But for right now, we're just setting them in. This one might actually sink. This still has substantial weight to it. So we'll see if it's gonna... Nope. They're all dried out. I mean, 115 degrees out there. What do you expect? Go ahead and set this piece in. Well, we almost got a sinker. And then we're going to go ahead and put the piece for this tank, which this one is going to go, it's going to kind of be like that on the front, on the rocks. So I haven't, it's in my head where they belong. It's a dangerous place for them to be, but that's where they're at. All right, next up. Sorry about that, wasn't ready, didn't have the scissors on me. Alright, so the next part is some of the leaves that I'm adding, or otherwise known as botanicals. There's 50 per bag, so I am just gonna roughly do half and half. These are gonna color the water when I release the tannins like they did on the small tanks. So water change will become necessary. But these provide a great food source and habitat for the shrimp. You'll see when I show these tanks later today, possibly even tomorrow, the water is going to look like a yellowish brown. Very unappealing. And I'll have to take the tongs and reach in and move all of this stuff around. Yep, this will require me to have to do some water changes. Unfortunately, it doesn't require it, I should say. The tannins are not harmful to the shrimp. It's just going to color the water. Vader, stop. Good boy. It's just going to give that water that dark color some people just don't like. So we'll do the same thing on this side. I did have some of these in their small shrimp tanks. They were a different style leaf and a little bit bigger. But these will do the same thing that I'm trying to accomplish. Dropped one. Okay, up next. This is another item that I currently use in my shrimp setups. alder cones. Basically the little miniature pine cones. And I will put a small amount into each tank. This is what they look like. See if I can get you a view of them. That's what they look like. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Feel like I'm making a really messed up stew or soup right now. I got the cones in. And lastly is the new item that I'm trying out on these tanks. These there it is. Dried banana stems. And this is more or less what they look like. We're putting a couple of these into each tank also. We'll go with 3 per tank on these for now. Actually, you go there. Give each one of the smooth looking ones and 2 of the spiral looking ones. See, look, the driftwood is already starting to sink down. That's why I had it pre-soaked. Two of those. All right then. I think that'll do it for now. I'm going to go ahead, I think I'll cut this one off at this point and upload it. And then tomorrow, I will do a fresh video when I seed the tanks. But let's get you off the tripod here. Just give you one look. So just kind of a little soup. Now all of that will start to release that brownish, I don't know if you can see it in the video, you can already see it starting to come off of them. See them releasing? You can see the color, the color in the water already. As I said, it's an unfortunate step in the process. It's gonna make it look like crap for a little bit, but it's worth it in the end. I think real quick while we're here, I'll reach in with the tongs. Not too super worried yet about this piece because it is still kind of flopping around. It's not sunk yet. But just so you know, it's going to go roughly there. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even looking at the right thing on the screen. It's going to go roughly right there when it's all said and done. Actually, it might stay right there if that end just sits down. Yeah, there you go. We're going to let these cook overnight, let them simmer away and start doing their thing, and then tomorrow we will get a little video of me reorganizing whatever has sunk and actually taking the filters and seeding these aquariums. Stay tuned for more.